today's set of operators. Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay, is my screen visible? Can you guys see the screen? Okay, just a minute. Let me share the entire screen itself. Okay, now you should be able to see my complete screen. Okay, so we had seen yesterday uh, assignment operator, arithmetic operator. So we shall continue with today's set of operators. Okay, and try to finish as much as operators in today's session. Okay. Okay, so what operators are okay? Arithmetic is done, assignment is done, compound assignment is done. Okay, relational, logical, compound, conditional. This is okay. Okay, sure. See here. Let me say. Let's go with a relational operator. Okay, the relational. Okay, this basically these relational operators are used to compare the values. Okay, public, static, void main, array of string, arguments. So here I will say system dot out dot println. So let me have this print statement. So basically, I will write examples for the true scenario. That is a scenarios where your operator will give you the answer as what is that true. So basically, your relational operator gives you result in the format of Boolean values. So I want you guys to write example which will give you false. Okay. So 10 equals to 10. So this is called as a equal to operator. Whenever you have double equals, it is called as a equal to operator. It compares both the values. If the values are same, then it gives you true as your answer. So I will say next one not equals to 2. So this is a not equals to operator. This will give you true whenever the values are not equal. So next I will say 40 less than 50. So the left side value is being compared with the right hand side value. This is a less than operator. So this gives you okay. 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 Fine. If anyone are facing any issues with joining the meetings or something, please tag Besant Technologies and message them here. Okay, so they will be handling the session. So next is I will say 85 greater than 3. Is it true or false? 85 is greater than 3. Is it true or false? So 85 is obviously greater than 3. So it will gives you a true value. So next one is I will say 14 less than or equals to 14. So this symbol, whatever you are seeing, this is called as less than or equals to. Either both the values, either the left hand side value has to be lesser than the right hand side value, or it has to be equal to both has to be equal. Okay. So either any one of the conditions should be satisfied. Okay. So I will say 58 greater than or equal to 25. So here the condition which is being satisfied is your greater value. So let's go to command prompt. So here Java C relational dot Java. So Java relational. See here, all the examples which I had given to you guys are true formatted conditions. Okay, if you give opposite kind of conditions, you will get your answer as false. Okay, so basically relational operators are used to compare primitive values. Okay, so any doubt in this relational operator? So basically values are being checked here. So which is equal, are they both not equal, are they great, which one is the smallest one? So for this we have this. Okay, so next for your next kind of operator. Okay, okay, for the next kind of operator, one thing I'll write the notes for it. Okay, so we will discuss about your increment and decrement operator. I will completely explain, okay, and I will provide the notes for increment operator. Okay, you guys have to experiment, write the notes, and write suitable examples for decrement operator. Will you guys do that? I will do for increment. You have to do for decrement. Okay. Okay. One second. Before anything goes forward. Okay. So I think so. Besant Technologies. I think so. You are there in the meeting, right? என் வாய்ஸ் கேட்குதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன் உங்களுக்கு. Am I audible to you? So if I am audible to you, please on the yeah, please on the Google Classroom mode link and please paste it in the chat. This will be the last day. People asking for Google Classroom link or this class meeting link. Can someone paste the link for that Google Classroom and as well as hey wait, I myself I have the here okay, doesn't teach our copy invitation. I have it here itself. Okay, see, this is the Google Classroom link. If anyone hasn't joined the classroom, please join it now itself. Don't keep on asking the meeting link again and again and again. This will be the first day, the last day. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Fine. I'll go with increment operator. Operator. Okay. Increment operator. Basically, increment operator. The symbol is double plus. So whenever you use double plus, that will be an increment operator for you guys. Okay. And first of all, this is a unary operator. It is a unary operator. Okay. This is used to increase the increase the value of a variable. It is used to increase the value of a variable by one only. Okay, by one only. For a variable only you have to use. Okay, so there are two kinds of so there are two types of increment operator. The first one is post and another one is pre. Okay, so I assume everyone has a phone with you guys. Everyone have your own personal mobile phones. Everyone. Yes. Okay. Now, what kind of a SIM do you guys use? A prepaid phone or a postpaid phone? I mean, a prepaid SIM or a postpaid SIM? Which kind of SIM do you guys use? Prepaid SIM or postpaid SIM? I need fatafat replies. Everyone. I want maximum. What is that? Participation of students over here. Okay. Okay. Whenever I have a prepaid SIM, okay. Whenever I have a prepaid SIM, will I pay the money first and use the service, or will I use the service first and pay the amount afterwards? How does a prepaid SIM work, sir? Will I pay first or will I use the service first? In a prepaid SIM card, will we pay first or will we use the service first? Okay. When it comes to postpaid SIM, when it comes to postpaid SIM, so first use the service and then pay the amount. Everyone agrees with this? Everyone agrees with this? These two definitions which I have given here. Okay, you might be wondering why this boy is giving example of SIM card and operator. Okay, here comes the thing. Okay, first I'll explain you about post increment operator. Okay, First I'll explain you about post increment operator. So the syntax, if I have to say about the syntax, so your syntax will be post, right? So you will be writing the variable and then you will write the plus symbol. This will be the syntax. Okay. Always you have to use the variable and you have to use the plus symbol. And there is a mantra for this. Okay. What do we have? We have a mantra for post increment operator. What is the mantra, sir? Similar to your postpaid SIM card. First, use the value. First, use the value of the variable. Variable. And then increase the value of the variable by 1. So keep this mantra in your mind. Understood? I'll explain how this mantra works. Okay. So shall we see a programmatic example of the application of this mantra? Okay. Yeah, I need a notepad. Let's copy a class from here. Okay. I paste it. I'll say this as to I1. Let me have one print statement. Let me save it. I will say I1 dot Java. Okay. So here int I is equals to 14. So what is the value which is being stored? Which is being stored in IMA? How much is the value being stored here? 14, 14, 14, 14, 14. Everyone agrees that, sir, you can say, sir, can't still, sir, can't you see, sir? Already you are only created the variable, it is 14. So here, I will say I plus. What are we doing here? I am using I plus. So in this position, wherever you use your increment operator, what is the mantra? What is the mantra which I wrote now? Your mantra is first use the value of the variable. So what happens? What is the value stored in I? 14 gets stored. 14 gets stored. Use. First use. Always use. Okay. That is why Shanti. Slow. I'll show you the. Yeah. Che. So at the position where you use the operator, it gets incremented. Okay. Next, in the next line, you will get the updated value. If I want to draw the diagram, if I want to explain it in a diagrammatic process, so I'll change this to this part. So here what happens? Okay, let me write simple diagrams here. Okay, so that you'll get better understanding. So here I have the dabba. So this is your dabba. What is the name of this dabba, ma? Your name of the dabba is I. So inside this, Inside this dabba you have 40. You have 40. So what happens in the position wherever you use I plus 14 will be substituted. Got it? In the place where you use the operator, in that line 14 gets used. After after using the value, so what happens? This value will be removed. This value will get incremented. So what will be your value after usage? It gets incremented by 1. So it gets incremented by 1. So in this position, in the next line, from the next line, here you will have 15. Okay, got the explanation here? Everyone, anyone is having any doubts? Anyone is having any doubts? Okay, so let's verify whether we'll get the same output or not. So Java C I1 dot Java I1. See here, that is why in the first line you are getting 14. In the next line you are getting 15. Okay. If you are getting a crystal clarity about this example, let's move on to the next example. Okay. So here, so let's use I will say I is equals to 25, and the next I will say int j is equals to I plus. So here I will print the value of I will print the value of j. So let us trace the program. Okay, so what is the value being stored here? In I, what is the value being stored? I value gets stored by 25. Okay, so I value is 25 only. Let's go line by line. Okay, so in this j, as this value is I plus 25 gets stored. So here stored value is 25. So after this, after the use of increment, 25 gets increased to 26. So that is why your I value, let me concatenate the value so that we will get some more clarity of which value we are getting output here. So Java C I2 dot Java I2. See here, I value you will get updated as 26. J value will be 25. Understood? Understood? At the place of assignment, it will be old value, but after that line, wherever you use, you will get only the updated value. Okay. So if we are having this clarity, I will show you the example of Next, so here instead of plus plus I, sorry, I plus plus, I will say plus plus I. So here your mantra for pre-increment is first update and then use the value. So first what you have to do, you have to increase 40 into 15 and then use. So that is why here also you will get 15, here also you will get here also you will get 15. So we will say this as i3 dot java. So that is why if you observe here, whenever we go with the pre-increment operator, so this will be i3. Okay. See, that is why you will get a always updated value. Got the difference between pre and post? Okay. So here, let's try with i4. So here I will say plus plus I. So this will be i4 dot java. See, you will get both the values as updated value. See here, this was your post answer. This is your pre output. I plus 1. I plus 1. Hello. 25 plus 1. How does it becomes 26, Rari? My Einstein. If it is I plus 2, it should have printed 27, Rari. Why? Always only one value will be incremented. And one more thing, there will be my favorite students. Sir, I will add, I say, I will add one more plus, sir. I will add 3 plus. I want multiple values to be incremented at the same time. Okay. For which program did I change this? Okay, this is I4, right? So, see, you cannot use more than two pluses over here. Okay. You have to use only two plus one, not three or not four. I plus plus means I is equals to I plus 1 only. Okay. I plus plus means I plus 1 only. It is not I plus 2. Anyone has any doubts in increment and decrement? Sorry, increment operator? Any doubt in increment operator? Okay. So here, if let us revise about your increment operator. If you're getting confused over here. So whenever I write plus plus after the variable, is it a post operator or a pre operator? Whenever I write plus plus after the variable, is it a post operator or a pre operator? So it will be post operator. So whenever it is a post operator, so at that position, whatever the value you have assigned, that value will be used. And after that next line, whenever you print or whenever you apply the values, you will get the updated value. Okay, but whereas if it is a pre-operator, first the value gets increased, first it will increase, and then you will be using the value. This is the difference. Okay, simple and easy. Okay, so for these kinds of operators in the initial days, take a sheet of paper, write it on your book, and then you will understand. Okay, you'll get much more clarity rather than seeing the programs. Okay, write them once and trace it. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, just a minute. Okay, darling. So let's continue with the next operator. Okay, so we have uh okay, we have okay. Will it be fine if I extend the class for half an hour today so that we can finish your operators, and from tomorrow we can go with the next topic of control flow statements. Okay, great. Okay, fine. So now let us discuss about your logical operators. Okay, logical operators are a operator. Basically, these are binary operators where you will be passing two values and the output will be in the uh, what is that, in the binary format. So you have three operators, which is and, or, and not. So not operator is used for reversing the boolean values. Okay, it is just used, nothing else, nothing specific use you have. So whenever you write conditions at that point of time, your not operator will be used whenever you're programming. Okay. Oh, sorry, spelling mistake. Not today. TU. Am I writing a spelling mistake? TRUE. TRUE. So Java log 1. See, I had given as not of true. So if you are giving for not of true, it will be false. In the same way, if I give not of false, it will be true. So basically, to check the ulta condition, you will be using your logical not operator. Next point, I'll demonstrate for your and operator. Okay, I'll demonstrate for and operator. You guys will understand it. Okay, I will say 50. So here I will say I is less than J. Is it true or false? Is it true or false? And one dot Java. So I is less than J. And for your AND operator, you will be using this ampersand symbol. So this symbol, whatever you use, this is ampersand symbol. And after that, I will say I is not equal to J. I is not equal to J. So this is also true. So whenever I say Java C and one dot Java, ah, no semicolon. Okay. So Java C and one dot Java and one. See here, you are getting your answer as true. Understood? Both the condition has to be true. If either one, if it is false, I will say I equal to J. So is it true or false? So as one condition is false, your answer will be false. Okay. Okay. So basically these operators are used to writing logics. So here instead of and I will say or. So here instead of and symbol I will use this pipeline symbol. If all the condition are false, false only. If all the condition is false, false only. This is not like maths, minus minus will become plus. No, this is not like that. If both are false, false only. You will not get true. Okay. But for your OR operator, if any one condition is true, if any one condition is true, your answer will be true. See, for your AND, it had given false, but for your OR, it is giving it as true. Okay. So this is similarly like if it is AND operator, it is like uh, if I have to give a real time example for this and OR operator, let us assume you guys are going for shopping. Okay, you are having a amount of 200 rupees and you need a red color shirt. Okay, so what is the condition? 200 rupees and a red color shirt. So if both the condition are satisfying, then only you will buy the shirt. Okay, that is how your AND operator works. But whereas your OR operator, either the shirt should be below 200 rupees or it should be of red color. So if any one is matching, you will be buying the shirt. If any one condition is true, you will buy the shirt. But for your AND operator, both the conditions should be satisfied. Understood? Anyone has any doubts in logical operator? Anyone has any questions? Out of all these triple one candidates attending my beautiful session here, anyone has any questions? Anyone wants any clarification? Okay, if you have understood this, I'll go with next example. Okay, this, this one quite needs what to say, a lengthy explanation. So here I will say or operation. Okay, I'll say. Thank you. Okay, I will say even class as even. Let me save it. I will I say even dot Java. Okay, so here I have a number which is 20. Okay, let us not take 25. I will take it as 28. So what is the name of my variable? What is the name of my variable? My dabba name is I. And what is the value inside the dabba, ma? What is the value of inside the dabba? My value inside the dabba is value. Name of the dabba is I. Value stored inside the dabba is 28. Okay. Now explaining about your operator. Okay. Now explaining about your operator. I have to go with select. Okay. So this operator is basically a ternary operator. What is the operator? Ternary operator. OPERATOR. Okay. Basically, your syntax will be operand 1. You will have a question mark. Operand 2 colon operand 3. Okay. So totally how many we'll do that in the future classes. Ma. We'll do that in the future classes. A small coding questions I'll be posting for you guys. Okay, I'm waiting for the topics to complete. So whenever I have enough amount of topics, so I'll be posting some questions here in the chat so that you can try them and you can answer for those questions. Okay, fine. Okay, great. Okay, how many operands are there? There are three operands. Okay, there are three operands. So here operand 1 will be of Boolean type. Which type? It is Boolean type. If it is Boolean, how many values I will get as an answer? How many answers I can expect out of operand 1? I can expect two answers. So either it can be true, it can be false. Okay. So here is the catch. If and Boolean type, mainly these will be expressions. So these will be expressions. Okay. If your value, if operand operand 1 is true, TREV. If the operand 1 is true, the control will be called for operand 2. Okay. If your answer is answer given by the Operand 1 is true, control goes to operand 2. If the operand 1 is false, the control goes to where? The control goes to operand 3. Okay. So here, to demonstrate this flow of control from operand 1 to operand 2 and 3, I'll illustrate with an example here. Okay. So here, what I will do, I will say I. So if I have to if I have to say a particular number is a even number, so that number should be completely divisible by 2. So whenever I say completely divisible by 2, I have to check that after dividing the number by 2, the remainder should be 0. Yes or no? So the remainder should be 0. If I want to obtain remainder of a division operation, which operator should I have to use? Should I have to use modulus operator or division operator? Yes. Correct. So I have to use the division operator. So here what I will do, I will divide I modulus by 2, and I modulus 2, I will divide it by 2 and I will compare that answer with 0. So if I have to say, so the answer should be 0, na? So if this is true, I will say is even. I will say even number. If it is not, if it is false, I will say is false. So, so, so let us evaluate the expression. Okay. So if I evaluate the expression 28 modulus 2 equals to 0. So when I divide 28 by 2 using modulus operator, what will be the answer, ma? What will be the answer? The answer is 0. 0 equals to 0. So just now we have seen this relational operator. For a relational operator, if both the values are same on both the sides, left and right side, what will be the answer given by the relational operator? So this answer will be given to you will be true. If the answer given by this first portion of the equation is true, control goes to is even or is false. Where does it goes? Okay, great. So yeah. Now, yeah. What is the data type of this part? So is it a character? Is it string? Is it int? Is it double? Is even? Is even? No. I'm not speaking with respect to number. Is even? Is even? This part. ಲೋ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ರೋ. This part, whatever I have written in double quotes, which data type belongs to double quotes? So whenever you are receiving a string value, what data type of variable should I have to create to receive the string value? To store a string value, what dub I have to create? I have to create a string only. Yes, there is no not character, string only. String result. Okay, string result is equals to, and here I will say I concatenated with result. So let me add a space here. So okay, now let's see the answer. What is the answer? So Java C even dot Java, no issues, even. See, are we getting the correct answer? 28 is even. So You should not get happy by one answer. You should also check for other condition also. So 25. So what is our expected result here? What is our expected result? So we have to get 25 is odd. So see, hey, why am I getting 25 is false? Sorry. This will be odd. Okay. Okay. 25 is odd. So are we getting the expected result? Understood how this ternary operator works or a conditional operator works? So basically, these are used whenever you want to do any decision process. Okay, instead of doing what is that any conditional statement, we will be using this operator. Okay, so yeah, fine. So we have almost done almost all kinds of operators. So you have decrement operator. Okay, on your own, you have to make notes for decrement operator and also try examples for decrement operator. So will you guys do it for today's assignment? Okay, great. Okay, great. Okay, okay, fine. Moving forward to the next topic. Okay, I'll just give the introduction today. Yeah, fine. Hmm. Okay, great. So let us let us assume a scenario. Okay, there are four members in a family. Okay, and in the family in a family there are four members, and every person, let us assume he or she eats two chapatis or dosas. Okay, so two chapati or two dosas. So let us take dosa only. So if one person eats two dosas, and if there are four members in the family, how many dosa the person has to prepare to satisfy all the four people? Yes, four ದೋಸಾನಲ್ಲೂ ಯಾಕೆ ಪರ್ ಹೆಡ್ ಟೂ ದೋಸಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫೋರ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಏಟ್ ದೋಸಾ. Yes, yes. Yeah, this is great. So whenever if we want to do eight dosas in a home, will we do all the eight dosas at the same time on the tawa? Will we do that? No, right? One after one dosa will be done, right? One by one dosa will be done. So until and unless everyone are done. So what mother or someone, so the cook who is doing the dosa, what they will do, they'll take the batter, pour on the tawa, bake it, keep it in a dabba. So this cycle will continue for how many times? Minimum 8 times. Yes or no? Take the batter, pour on the tawa, bake it and put it in the hot box. So as per minimum requirement, minimum 8 times this cycle will run. Okay. So can we say this process is a looped process? Start, perform the process, finish, check. If it is needed, again do it. Start, do, finish, check. Start, do, finish, check. So these you have to decide. You will be deciding here after 8 dosa. After preparing 8 dosas also, if anyone needs extra dosa, again the process will continue. Or else, or else, no, it's just a theory part, right? That I'm not writing anything, so I'm just explaining things. So that is why I'm not sharing anything in the screen. Okay. So to do these kinds of process, for example, if I want to print 1 to 100, or if I want to print all the even numbers from 1 to 1000, so this is a, you have to take every number, divide by 2, and if it is even number you will be printing it. So this is a repeated process. So anything you have repeated process, you have a control flow statement which is called as loop statements. You have someone called as loop statements. In the same way, if I want to explain about another kind of statement, so the best representative example for that is traffic signals. So whenever you have traffic signals, so minimum 3 to 4 roads will be connecting to a traffic signal, right? Whenever you have a circle, minimum 2 to 3 roads will be getting joined together. So what is the advantage? What is the advantage of a traffic signal? You can decide whom to go, whom to stop. You will decide that. So if the color is green, the particular road will run. If the color is red, it will stop. In the same way, sir, I have multiple blocks of code, sir. I have multiple blocks of codes. So if the condition is true, that block gets executed. Sir, if the condition is false, that block gets skipped. So you have to decide by the Boolean values, either to decide whether to make the block execute or to repeat the execution of the block until the condition is satisfied. What we are doing here, we are controlling the flow of execution. So that is why these both statements are called as control flow statements. So, and we have two categories. One is decision making statements and another one is loop statements. Okay, so I think you guys got a simple example of theoretical example of what we will be doing in the next classes. So most probably Monday and Tuesday, tomorrow Monday and Tuesday.